another like minute for people to join, probably. People are slowly trickling in, I think. Wait. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get started. So, hi, I'm Captain. Worst Pooler NA here to give you another crap pool. I got with you, Wentai?
Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm here to also assess with the terrible pulling. Don't worry.
Yeah, no. I mean, bit of a miss, but I think there was still some good things to come out of that pool, and I think we've spent a lot more time on this next one. I think it'll work out a lot better.
Yeah.
So I might as well just get started with number one. It's Wow.
Not much to talk about this map. I think most of you guys should know about this map.
I mean, I think this was we very intentionally like made it took a step back to be like, okay, we need to make sure this pool isn't like ridiculously overcooked.
Yeah.
So we went back to a lot more of a standard setup, though still I think with some interesting maps, just to not be like surely the most boring maps of all time.
Yeah.
I was working on it.
There we go. This is gonna be your raw aim map of the pool. I don't think we have any of those outside of this.
Yeah. I mean, there's another like aimish map. There's definitely another aim map. And it's because of how like this pool is structured and how it's a group stage pool with this like a pretty large differential in skill between a lot of the matchups, and you only have one ban. I kind of like went in to deliberately make sure that there was like two maps of the big score.
Yeah.
A lot like each core skill set, so that people have like their map that they can go into to make sure that they're comfortable on like something.
Yeah. I mean, definitely for a group stage, you guys are gonna have to play this like 2-3 times.
Yeah.
This
We guarantee matches, so.
This is definitely something you guys should be happy with, at least. At least some of the aim players, for sure.
Map's got some funny slider aim going as well, though they're not really like actual slider aim, they're just kind of some funny sliders to follow. Good mix of aim throughout the whole map. Oh no, yes, that's true. Big thank you to Miso, who basically carried replays for most of the pool. Just absolute champ.
Even some like last second ones.
Right, yeah. Some very last second swaps was still ready for feet to make sure it was the right map for the pool. And going straight into Nomad 2, Neverland. You wanted your accessible, straightforward stream map, you found it. Emerald, I believe in you, Emerald. You can do it.
Yeah. An Emerald just pick right here. 100%. Yeah, I mean, this is your standard stream pick. I mean, we're just going back to like sort of conventional pooling with the
I mean,
Nomad 1 being like so aim.
Yeah, no, this is definitely a return to conventional. This is definitely intended to primarily be the stamina test. There's obviously more tapping in the pool, but it's not nearly as intense on stamina. I'm sad. I have so many plays on this, and I've never actually been able to FC, so I couldn't post a replay for it. Clearly you don't overstream this part.
See if there's any other questions in chat. I feel like I...
Oh. No, we have Admirals doing math in chat.
Yeah. Oh, this is what
That's so doable. I believe in you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, why does it sound so familiar? I don't want to say anything about that. I feel like...
I mean, it's not familiar for this tournament, at least.
it's just more like... I don't know.
Bit of a spike at the end. That's always a tricky one, especially if you're FCing until that point. You can get a little shaky at the end there. Just be aware. Just be ready for it. Yeah, we found the stream map. No mod 3. I think keeping a similar trend to qualifiers in this one, and a very last second replay, so thank you to Belladonna for at least getting something. Looking at
very standard Amamiya map. A lot of snap aim.
Yes, this is
snap ult.
Yeah, this is intended to be snap ult. We have a flow ult later on in a mod pool that more suits it, I think. Yeah, there was a concern that this might be on the harder end, but I think there's a lot of maps in this range and not a lot in like the difficulty just below, so I think this is still close enough to be fine. Well, you know, snap aim, I think I would do the same, so don't worry.
I think we're exactly looking for snap aim, and then Aiden just drops us with this one, and I was like, one is very much like him to drop a song like this, and two, it was like really perfect for what we needed for this pool for sure.
Yeah.
Ooh. Your player's a bit struggling.
Oh no, not paying attention unless is the struggle. Looking at it a bit longer about what they did even that later. So. I think with the pool size itself being short, I don't think it'll be too big of an issue. Flip speed in my alt map.
Help.
Oh no! It's okay.
Yeah. That is a crazy smoke. So Nomad 3. Now Nomad 4. Yeah.
I mean, this is probably one of the hardest to pull in that initial setup that we were doing. We spent so much time looking for the right map here.
Yeah, I mean, we also put a challenge to ourselves to find a tech mapper that doesn't start with an N and end with a J. So half the maps in the game just like got deleted. But I mean, this is a pretty good map in of itself. You guys are very...
Yeah, I mean, I was just playing this repeatedly because, like, replaying the situation was looking a little grim, but I think this map is just really fun, honestly. And it was very well received. I think it's maybe slightly on the easy side if you just don't follow sliders, but you're also going to get 90 AC if you do that, so I don't think it's a great idea.
It's also one of those maps where it's just like, you also know the song, so it's like one barrier out of the way. I mean, I would hope you know the song, to be honest.
It's certainly possible.
Yeah. Who tried to pull True Novel? I was legit thinking about that like 5 times. I was giving up on finding a tech map. I was going through my like 50 Russian mappers, but ooh.
You like sliders?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this part is definitely very easy to slider break, even if you're just trying to cheese it, so... I don't think it's too easy, for sure. I think you feel lights out to grabbing this. Again, another pretty last second replay that you have to go searching for someone to do this.
Did not know Ducky can map like this.
Really, this is. I feel like this is what most of what he does.
Yeah, but it's just like. Oh, it feels a bit more than what he usually does. These sliders.
Could be.
What drink are you talking about? What?
I don't. I don't think she's holding a drink.
I think that's a paintbrush. What for? Next is Nomad 5. If you didn't like Nomad 1 last round, I mean, this is a bit easier. I am a big fan of this map. I also wanted to keep the trend of at least some sort of memorization map into the pool, because we had that in quals, and if we did not have this type of map continuing off from quals, I feel like we would get jumped.
Yeah, no, I think this sort of map is going to be a general, consistent point. I mean, it may not be always this overlap heavy, but there's going to be heavy reading in the mod for pretty much the duration.
I mean, yeah, compared to the last map, I mean, this is very readable. If you guys are, I mean, I have a 200k on this one as a 35k, so granted this is my skill set, but like,
yeah, I mean, that means the 5-digit T rankers are always a thing, you know.
Yeah, well, I don't think they should be like. This is like my only skill set, but yeah, I mean, this is just readable.
Yeah, I mean, I think I could probably learn this with enough practice.
I mean, this just has to be easier than the last one. It does repeat rhythms as well, so if you play through, like, I think 1/3 of this map, you basically played through the entire map. Actually, I have like a small lore about this map. Apparently this got like nerfed to like so much during Course Ace.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this I mean, a lot of the time we have to spend a ton of time on the reading maps because it's difficult to map this sort of thing correctly without making it the most like frustrating map to play in existence.
Why did Squilly have to quit the game?
Oh, it is what it is.
Someone pulled this as an easy map? Yeah,
that's mean.
The Chinese map.
Somehow not the only Chinese map in
this
pool.
I think I recommended, like, I think the suggested section had like 4 Chinese maps, all coming from me.
This guy's crazy. Alright.
Yeah.
Hidden one.
Hidden
You found your flow out.
Yeah.
And it's in hidden.
It's such a fun map to play as well.
Absolutely. I play this for fun and free time with Hidden just because it's so fun to play.
It's just super satisfying to hit as well. Oh, this is a lower diff.
Yeah, this isn't the Halia top diff.
Yeah.
The Halia top diff is way too hard for this pool.
It's definitely way too hard, but that's also pretty fun. Your flow, so we have like Nomad 2, a bit of Nomad 4. I mean, Nomad 4 barely has flow. And then this map.
Is this harder than that? I don't feel that. I mean, I've played both of them with Hidden. I don't feel like it's harder. But
harder than top diff? No, hold on. I don't think... I'm pretty sure this one is easier. Maybe on the Hidden it's like different. I would have to visit the top diff again to see.
I think you're just if you get an kill on the top diff, I think you're just crazy good. I think they're also just like somewhat different skill sets. Like this is more purely just on the flow. Which probably makes it a bit higher variance. But I think people who are good at this will be very, very good at it.
It's your Hidden 1, flowing. Alright, slow alt. Now we have Hidden 2. I mean, all of you should probably know this map. If you don't know, this is your Hidden Air 8 A map. It's gonna be a little bit interesting. If you haven't been following the pool, I mean, this is kind of needed into the Hidden slot. We have Nomad 5, almost memorization. And then Hidden 1 flow ult, so we needed an A map.
Yeah, and this is very much just very little on reading. Like there's a couple stacks, but you can learn them in like within the first play. I don't think that ever really be an issue. This is primarily just about the aim, the density aim, and this linear density aim.
There's a reading player that complains about no reading when there's a Nomad 5, like...
No, I don't think they would do that. Surely.
Surely not, surely not. Actually, a lot of players would be rejoicing right now, because think there's that many reading players. I haven't seen the top 32 though, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's definitely a good amount of reading players who were able to qualify in. He's cooking this part.
Oh yeah, this is the last second replay we needed to get.
Once again, it's myself. Because...
Yeah.
Really cooking that part. Oh no! That part's that Pentagon is really hard.
Yeah. This map introduces a lot of patterns that are just like, I don't know, you just have to be like super locked in the entire map. You let go, there's a random pentagon and you're just missing the entire section.
Yeah, it's definitely a very big focus check for this map. Sure.
Don't worry. I trust your guys' attention span. It's like only 3 minutes 30. Let's go. Right. Hard Rock 1.
Higher BPM, somewhat awkward aim. I think this is probably... This might be, depending on how you just play aim, this or number 1 is the most accessible aim maps in the pool.
The doubles.
Yeah, I mean, you're getting tripped up on 2 doubles in a map like this. I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
We don't hold responsibility on this. No. Next round I'll try to put Yanagi in here. My bad, guys.
Tried.
Yeah. I tried like 3 times.
More jump scare doubles. Be ready.
Always amazed at like these Hard Rock replays. Another double. That's only because I can't read AR-10. I used to be able to.
I feel like it's the only thing I play lately. Everyone just makes me play Hard Rock and DT.
We'll jump scare later. Oh, what happens in this guitar section?
Oh, yo, that's but yeah, this is there's definitely some interesting doubles. I mean, I think they're very manageable regardless.
One of them did not, but the replay hit it, so I guess it's fine.
If I remember correctly, there's a miss at like the very end. Oh no!
Whoa. Oh! Oh!
That's tragic.
Yeah.
It's okay. Still an amazing play. Hard Rock 2.
So, lots of minute changes. I actually know nothing about this.
Yeah, this is primarily looking at like cut stream and aim and precision, and then there will be another precision map later. I mean, you can probably guess where it is at this point, considering the rest of the.
It's in
How much of
DT1,
the pool
guys.
we have? Yeah, surely. No, it's
Surely not. No. Oh, the interesting map read. Yeah. What CS is this? Good question.
this is sitting at a 6.9. Nice.
Nice. Hitting your devious panda slot, by the way.
Oh dear.
I haven't seen this guy in a hot minute.
This is apparently an older map that he was asked to re-upload and
Yeah.
get an edited diff.
Oh, these sliders are really fast on this high CS. Yeah, we got fans of this map.
Yeah, no, I'm glad I found this. This took a lot of searching to find the right map here. I'm
Yeah.
glad I picked this one up. This was a great map here.
Cool. Oh, Hard Rock 2. This was a 6 score, by the way. Like,
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
DT1.
yay. Your other Chinese gone map.
This is this is something. This song is crazy.
Yeah. It is just DT aim.
Yeah, there's a couple bursts that'll trip people up if you're really not comfortable, and like just very simple. But this is primarily looking at that higher BPM aim and mechanics. Yeah, I think we covered our bases a little bit better with more accessible aim, so this is definitely...
I mean, all the aim maps are very different from each other for sure.
Yeah. This is definitely more for, like, your DT aim specialists.
Yeah.
Clocking in at a fairly standard 10.3 for this.
BPM is 267. Yeah, you guys can see that. Like, actually.
Like, this is so insane to just have, like, Chinese folk music. Like,
Yeah.
Chinese folk rock is just such a funny thing to have in the pool. Very short burst section there, but I think it's It's so close to the end. I don't know if it'll decide everything. I think the people who will be winning this will generally win it regardless. And on top of that, like there's so few tapping maps earlier in the pool that I think with versus here is fine. And you'll have a much more dedicated tapping app coming up right about now.
Yeah. You guys would not believe this map.
Wow.
DT2. Wow, Magic World.
Yeah, this was suggested by a test player just to make sure that there is.
Yeah. I'm glad it was suggested. I did mention it. Finding maps for this slot or skill set is like.
Yeah, how do you strike the right balance between like enough tapping while not being the most boring stamina stream map in existence?
Yeah,
this is a great map.
I mean, I'm very biased. I am super Tuaru pilled. So hearing this song, I'm like, yeah, we should pull this. I mean, Toho players already got like, what, Noma 2? The Toho players. Enjoyers. Sorry.
Yeah, no, there's definitely just like specific Toho players.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I mean, there are, I think someone who qualified is, like, statistically there should be. I love you guys in feedback. We're doing a showcase and we're still talking about qualifiers.
Yeah, like you got the message. Trust me. I know. I'm not happy about that pool.
You guys are missing out on peak right now. Like, we fixed most of the problems here, actually. Yeah, I mean, I would like to think we did fix some of the glaring issues. This is less gimmicky than the qualifiers pool, but still has like some sort of essence into it, so that it doesn't feel like you're playing qualifiers for nothing.
Absolutely.
What's your DT2?
In DT3, this is next one's a bit of the wild card here.
Yeah. This one, I don't know if this one was recommended by Pablo or not.
Oh, this was me finding this.
Oh, alright.
This is CS 5.5 DT alt. Hopefully it's not too hard, but I mean, it's gonna. Miso's kind of shredding it, so I think it looked up pretty okay. And regardless, I think this sort of map is always going to be specialist favored. Yeah, this is a crazy replay.
Old. Yeah, this just encompasses like all the very little things that we're probably missing. I think this rounds out our pool really nicely. Good finger control.
Yeah, we're looking at finger controls, looking at like more or less the second position map.
Yeah.
Typically at the ending here.
Score sick as well. I mean, all of these scores are pretty cool, actually.
And finally, we have the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Going for a pretty standard mechanics mix here.
Yep. It was very me, but I trust you that, like, someone else pulled this, not me. I mean, just to round out the pool, but I am pretty happy with how the pool turned out. I mean, we didn't get to see a lot of the feedback when making, or feedback about the qualifiers, rather.
Yeah. But I mean, I definitely took a lot of it to heart when, because there were definitely some later changes that we intentionally made.
Yeah.
When we saw this feedback.
Once, a lot of the late feedback where we tried to take into account, if we didn't like solve most of it, it's because like we had to release a pool now, so, or today, so hopefully we got through most of the concerns. I'd like to think we did.
Absolutely.
You can always ping me, and I do like to take feedback, as long as you're not like, I'm just hating me. But surely not.
That's really picking up here.
Yeah.
Hello? Okay, there we go. Hello? Okay, cool.
Hello!
Yes.
Some announcements from our wonderful host here.
Yes. So, couple things. Groups are already on the sheets. If I didn't mess it up, groups are already on the sheet. Mappool will be on the sheet shortly after the stream. And then schedules a little later tonight, because I'm still defaulting everything, so... Yeah, I think that's it. Also, challenge will be up tonight as well. That shouldn't take too long. I messed up my Firefox settings, and it wouldn't let me delete people, but I fixed that. So yeah, challenge, and schedules later, Mappool, right after stream. Group's already on sheet. I don't think I missed anything. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys. Thank you guys, by the way. They actually went kind of hard on this pool, so I really appreciate it.
It's so much time, and while I was honestly too busy to be putting that much time into it, but it's all good.
Yeah. Oh my god, someone pinged.
I'm no longer in schedule hell, so should be much better. And we have 2 weeks. We have a lot of time to solidify a lot of the pools. So we'll be working hard. Thank you, Bella, for getting this replay.
Much to talk about with this map. I mean, oh, I say that as they missed. I guess like lock in, but
it's unlucky.
Yeah. Once you get to this point of the pool, like I guess you're already locked in, unless you're like super tired. I mean, hopefully there's a map for everyone here. Unless you're like one of those like super weird people who I really shouldn't say that.
Like, this guy's being toxic.
Yeah. No, I was just thinking like you'd have to want like CS 10 or something. And then I realized Bashi Man is like first seed. So I guess you're not like super weird. You're just goated. Ooh. I mean, you guys gotta expect that. The guitar solo gotta go this hard at least.
Yeah, this has got a pretty heavy mix of 1-3 in a lot of this, so.
You're used to release hallucination to like your standard stuff anyways.
Absolutely.
Also, weird fact I figured out about them, if you want to commission a song from this is a pretty sick section. Holy.
Yeah, that was cool.
If you ever want to commission a song from them, it's like $500.
That's
full
very
length.
low.
Yeah, I know, right?
That is way too low.
The quality doesn't like just drop either. They do like common revisions as well on that package. Yeah. I mean, not like a lot of people from in this game has just $500 lying around.
Yeah, it's definitely a pretty sum.
Yeah. Really sick score. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the pool. I think we did pretty well here. This is really draining. 7 minutes, 29 seconds.
Thank you to all the replayers, thank you to all the test players.
Yep. And good luck in groups. We'll see you in like, what, 2 weeks? For the new pool?
Yep.
Yeah. Alright. Have fun.